The camera. What can you tell the people about this place? What's up, Capro family? It's me again, as you know, bringing you another episode of showing you the coast region. And today we are here, Jumba ruins. Okay, so and today we have our guest here.
My names are Hashim Mtwapa, the site manager, Jumba ruins.
Okay.
So the Kenya coast is dotted with ruins of 200 ancient soil settlements dating to as far back as 8th century AD. Many of these ruins are the form of houses, mosques, and tombs. They present the glorious soil culture which at its height in the 15th to 16th century saw merchants from all over the world carry out their trade with the local townspeople. The ruins now form a very important part of Kenya and the world's cultural heritage that needs to be preserved for future generations. The National Museum of Kenya therefore has been charged with conserving these ruins and monuments which portray a panorama of Kenya's heritage. So Jumba National Monument, being one of the coastal sites, said to have been started in 1350 and abandoned a century later. The abandonment of the settlement was as a result of too many reasons. One, the freshwater supply from the wells here changed to brackish. Two, there are some diseases outbreak. Three, some hostile people. So all the structures here were built of coral rock, very locally set in mortar made of sand lime. The lime was produced by burning great heaps of coral over small piles of wood, and the product, which is lime, was used as a weight for plaster as well as being a concept of mortar. This small structure that we are seeing here was named as a small mosque with a big well. So this mosque was just to serve the people around this area. So if you know that at least it has to be some meters so that everybody hears the shouting of calling for people to go for prayers. So this area here is where the Imam would always stand to conduct the prayers. It has to face north towards Mecca, where the Prophet Muhammad was born 570 AD, Mecca in Arabia. So the mihrab is always the focal point of all mosques. This house here was named as a house of many doors, depending on the doors that are in here. It is really confusing, the history of this house, because some might think that could have been for the Sultan of the area, but there's no evidence. So, but then depending on the size of the house, we feel that could have been for a very big person, whereby during that time when trading was taking place, it could have been used for welcoming the visitors to do their kind of trade before the departure to their motherland, because it has so many rooms, and we feel that either for visitors to be welcomed, or could have even been used for keeping slaves during that time, depending on the size of the rooms. The rooms, some of the rooms are very tiny, so that they cannot be used for maybe guests, but as cells to the slaves.
You've been on a mission.
This baobab tree, English name, scientific name Adansonia digitata. This tree has got one thing in common, that when it dies, then it gives a very conducive atmosphere for the edible mushroom to grow. That's the time when it's rotting or fermenting. But then its lifespan is from 1,000 and above. So if now it's about 500 years to 600 years, that means still a baby baobab tree. So it still has a long way to go. With the barks, when chopped, can be used to make the viondos, And then with the young baobab leaves can be squeezed and made shampoos for the women hair. And then with the fruits, when they are ripe, they completely change to brownish color. The shell, that is, when you break the shell, inside there are some seeds which are covered with very fleshy and white things like that. When you put them in water and start squeezing, you can get like white milk, which can then be used in your soups, like fish soup or meat soup, and they taste like citrus. So it adds flavor, just like the way people now would use Royco or Oyo, I don't know, right? Yeah, and you get vitamin C out of that fruit. So it's very important.
I didn't know that, Kabi.
Then where we are standing here is another mosque. We call it the Central Mosque. This, what you are seeing, are actually the cistern where people would take ablution before they go for prayers. They will draw water from that well, put them here. The cistern must be very many so that everybody catch up with the imam. All right. So and now this is actually the main hall for the men. And this again the mihrab where the imam would actually stand to conduct the prayers. So I'll say that's to face north towards Mecca, where the Prophet Muhammad was born 570 AD, Mecca and Arabia. So in the mosques we don't have chairs or desks or whatever, but we put mats. Yeah. Behind there is said to have been used for the women, since men and women they actually don't take their prayers together because of temptations from the men and the nature of the prayers that is taken. You see. Yeah, so this is said to have been reserved for women, and the door there will have something to cover so that the men cannot see the women and the women cannot see the men. So this structure is another mosque on the Jumba site. It's called the Grand Mosque. So, but it's right now it has some challenges because during nip tides, the water from the other side is actually trying to disturb the base of this mosque. So far we have made some kind of consultations, and we are now about to control that water, which is now bringing a problem or another hazard to the site. This is a tomb of a very important person, and although this area might have been a graveyard, but we feel that this could have been for very prominent people, like religious men, or the sheikh, those who used to conduct some prayers within here. Otherwise, since they have stayed here for 100 years, this could not be the only graves, and therefore they must have had somewhere else.
You don't even know me like that. Are you pressed for time? Put you in my mind. Come a little closer like that. Staying up all night, throwing drinks back. Blue eyes smiling while you're cursing. I admit it's working. You're working. Don't care, you're crazy, it's perfect. Shaky and I'm slurring, 'cause I'm nervous. It's It's you. It's you. Oh, you. The second.
So guys, this is Mr.
Hashim Hinzano Mzomba.
Hashim Hinzano Mzomba, and he has been nice to me, very nice, and I expect he's going to be nice to everyone who is going to visit this place, and you are all welcome around the world. Hapa Kenya mkijisikia, when you are around Mtwapa at the coast, please come visit this place. It's amazing. You cannot only just see the ruins, but you can also just chill and relax here. So guys, make sure you are tuned in to this channel for more like these videos. Let me show you how this coast region is so amazing, guys. Otherwise, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. We are out.